Last Saturday, my family was buzzing with excitement as the annual neighborhood talent show approached. It's a casual event where everyone gathers in the community center, sharing laughs, snacks, and occasionally, some genuine talent. My sister, Sarah, had been practicing her piano piece for weeks. She insisted on performing for Elise because, and I quote, "Everyone loves a good classic." As we loaded up the car with her keyboard and sheet music, she seemed surprisingly calm. Too calm, as it turned out. Upon arriving at the venue, Sarah realized she had forgotten her sheet music at home. She shrugged it off, claiming she had it memorized. Little did we know, her version of memorized was more like a vague recollection. As she approached the stage, I caught a glimpse of her flipping through a small notebook. A backup plan? I thought. The lights dimmed, and Sarah took her seat at the piano. What followed was a series of notes that sounded as if Beethoven was trying to play jazz while slightly tipsy. As the audience began to murmur, instead of getting flustered, Sarah started narrating her own internal struggle with the keys. "And here comes the part where I usually get a cramp," she announced, pretending to stretch her fingers dramatically. The crowd erupted in laughter, and she seemed to feed off their energy. Before anyone realized it, she was full-on performing a stand-up routine about her misadventures in music class, from mistaking a metronome for a musical woodpecker to a disastrous attempt at composing her own piece, which she described as Chopin meets a blender. By the end of her unintentional comedy act, the audience was in tears, and not from the music. When it was time to announce the winners, they called her name for first prize in a new category, musical comedy. As we drove home, Sarah turned to me with a grin and said, "Well, I guess you could say I really hit the wrong note. But in the right way."